Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like I mean, I still had agents. I mean,
Right.
I've never worked with. I mean, I think very very short amount of time. I'm gonna say, I think maybe 3 months in my whole career have I ever worked without an agent. So that's not very much compared to the amount of time. So I had agents for everything. I was under contract at all times usually. So yeah, I didn't handle any of that stuff.
I mean, that's one thing that often you would tell me, early in our relationship is like, I never had to do this. I had people that did it for me.
I did.
And I felt like when I was young and I was thinking I was going to be a rapper, that was part of the dream, really. Part of the dream was I'm going to be in this blaze of weed and alcohol and ecstasy, and I'm barely going to be functional, but you put me on stage with a microphone, and at that point in time, I am going to kill it. And then someone can grab me by both arms and pull me in the back of the limo full of, 8 pinup dolls, and I was just going to relax until the next day where I could do it all again. I had this kind of vision of just how my life was just going to be fun, and I wasn't really going to have to work hard in order to get things going. But I found out quite the opposite, actually. Quite the opposite. If you want to be an independent artist of any kind, you're going to have to work double the work time. You're going to have a regular job, plus then you're going to have to hustle and run your own business. So you're going to be putting in 80-hour work weeks instead of, a 40-hour work week.
Yes, and I guess, yeah, it is like that now. I mean, for me, I was very fortunate in that respect. But that means,
well, you were like one of the last rock stars. Like you were like during the rock star age where rappers could just be rappers, porn stars could just be porn stars.
Right, we didn't webcam. What do you mean webcam? I had, like, I'm not even kidding you. When they told me I had to do webcams and do all this stuff, I'm like, oh my God, I got to get a laptop. I need a webcam. I applied for everything, and then I was all excited when Playboy accepted me. I never did webcam. I'm not even gonna lie. I have all the equipment, and you know what? It was too much work for me because I literally do. I have, like, at the time when I went and got the stuff. This was probably, I'm gonna say, like 5 years ago. I went and I got like a really expensive touchscreen laptop with a keypad on it, and I got the really expensive webcam and got all this stuff because, I had to do it.
Yeah.
And I applied to all the things, and I filled out all the profiles, and I just was like, all right, I'm doing this. This is easy. I don't even have to leave my house. No, it's hard. I did not do it. I didn't do it. I didn't. I think I did it one time, and I think I made like $40, and I was like, $40? I'm going to the strip club. Like, what is this? It's too much. I'd rather go dance.
Yeah.
It was too much work for me because I didn't have to do those kind of things. And it still is a lot of work. I mean, I'm getting better. I'm getting a lot better because I don't take my clothes off anymore. So there is really not something easier. Sometimes me doing the things to help Ken with our projects, or help us, help our business, or just each other. Whether that be listening to song submissions or whatever it is, I feel like it's less work than sometimes working in retail. So,
Well,
and
it certainly helps when you're doing something that you love. Because
true.
For sure, like, what we're doing, like podcasting, talking right now, I'm really enjoying it.
Me too, of course.
And because, we're enjoying it, then it doesn't necessarily feel like work, but the time is still important. Because, this is time that maybe I didn't associate when I was thinking about how to build a career up as a young 18, 19-year-old. Oh, yeah, this is part of it. Like building your own platform, really. Because it's not necessarily the talking and doing the interview parts. Oh, I thought I'd be doing plenty of those. But I thought I'd be able to do it with sunglasses on and a couple of pills, down the pipe. I didn't really think that I was necessarily going to have to build my own website, put the podcast on Stitcher and iTunes, and, learn about cryptocurrency and get it on Steemit, and, all of those, that part.